Sadashivasamarambha Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Let's enter into today's subject. Today's subject is Siddhis and Beyond. Hundred and 44th Sutra of Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, and 3rd chapter, 38th verse. Let's enter into the sutra. Te samadau upasarka vyuddhane siddhayaha. Te samadau upasarkaha vyuddhane Siddhayaha. Swami Vivekananda translates this sutra as, these are obstacles to samadhi, but they are powers in the worldly state. Swami Prabhavananda translates as, they are powers in the worldly state, but they are obstacles to samadhi. Swami Sachidananda translates as, these superphysical senses are obstacles to Nirbija Samadhi, but are siddhis, powers, worldly accomplishments in the worldly pursuits. Bhagavan Osho translates as, these are powers when the mind is turned outward, but obstacles in the way of Samadhi. I feel exactly Patanjali is happening. The right subject for today. Because just yesterday we had some strong experiences about siddhis. I will now describe. First I need to make you all understand the science of siddhi. Step by step I will give you a detailed diagram. The science of siddhi. Because in the sutra there are really many sacred secrets and many things which need to be clarified for any seeker. Because mystery mongering is not seeking for enlightenment or spirituality. Harry Potter school is different than mystery school. I'll give you the basic understanding about siddhis. Please understand. This is mind. This box is mind. Just like your body, it has its own components. It is a mechanism. This is the no-mind state. When you are moving from mind to no mind through samyama or practices related to mind, at this point whatever happens extraordinarily in your system is called siddhis. Understand? When the movement from mind to no mind, what you go through. For example, when you are doing samyama and anandagandha to achieve enlightenment, you will have some extraordinary experience and powers happening on the way. That is called siddhis. After you achieve the no mind state, something happens in your presence that is called presence siddhis. You can call it happenings of the presence. You should not even use the word siddhis, maybe happenings of the presence. Happenings of the presence. And there is something called black magic. See, for example, you have a body with bone, flesh, blood and everything. Now you have a freedom to create a basic strength in this body by exercise and yoga and build the body heavily, maintain the highest possible health, and or do some Guinness record by weightlifting and or so many things. That route is also available to you. Or you can just eat your own leg bones, your own flesh, your own muscles for the sake of, because you are hungry, you can just your own flesh, you can eat your own flesh, bone, muscles. You can live that way also, but how many days? Maybe for 10 days. Then 10th day you will realize you have eaten your own basic infrastructure for survival. Not only you will die, have a worst death. Same way, your mind has some basic infrastructures. See, your body has a basic infrastructure. Now, by doing weightlifting, yoga, you can prepare the body to a basic strength. Then use that basic strength to do extraordinary workout and extraordinary achievements like a weightlifting Guinness record level or running Guinness record level. You can achieve that. You are having your mind also, you can do that. You have your mind as a basic infrastructure. And you can prepare it with samyama and achieve the extraordinary thing like enlightenment. Just understand this body and mind comparison. You have a body, you can do yoga and create a basic strength. Then you can go for the extraordinary achievements like a heavy weightlifting and do Guinness record. Same way in the mind. You have a mind, you can prepare it with samyama and reach enlightenment. But with the body you can do another one thing. Instead of creating and going towards the highest achievements, just you can start eating your own flesh, your own blood, your own muscles. Then you will destroy yourself and have worst death, worst end. Same way, sometime you can start eating your own inner infrastructure of the mind. Just like a foolish guy starts eating his own body in hunger, the power hunger sometimes makes people to destroy their inner infrastructure of the mind and use it for extraordinary purposes. So that is called black magic. Misused or abused mind is black magic. I can say black magic. Abused mind. Used mind is siddhis. Abused mind is black magic. And understand about the black magic, white magic, and happenings of the presence. The siddhis can be called as white magic. There is some more things called ordinary magic. Just with the help of chemicals, what all the magicians do. Just with the help of chemicals and sleight of hand, those things, they are not black magic or white magic. Their mind is not at all used. It is more or less like a chemical being used. Different chemicals, different sleight of hand. All these things only you can see in the TV. Great magics revealed. How they do it? How they show? They use some chemicals and suddenly fire will appear. They use some chemical and suddenly garland will appear. They use some chemical, suddenly vibhuti will appear from the hand. They use some chemical and suddenly these things appear. Understand? They are called ordinary tricks. Tricks, just sleight of hand, that kind of tricks. So for that you don't need to use mental power or you don't need to use mind power. There is no mind involved there. It is more or less like a chemistry. Secret chemistry. Used in a creative way for entertainment. That is ordinary magic, tricks. There is another one thing called Uchadana. Understand? In the Hindu tradition, in the yogic tradition, 3 ways are there for extraordinary powers. 3 ways. Patanjali explains very clearly. Mani, mantra, aushada. Mani means technique. Mantra means sounds. Aushada means herbs or chemicals. Through these 3 ways, the extraordinary powers can be expressed or achieved. Understand? If predominantly money is used, technique is used, it will always be siddhis. It will be siddhis. If predominantly aushada is used, herbs or chemicals, it is called uchadana. If the aushada is predominant and little bit of mantra will be there, this is called uchadana. This is called uchadana. I wanted all of you to understand this whole science so that you will not be easily cheated. You will not be easily cheated. And please understand, when the herbs, chemicals are predominantly used and little bit of mantra is used, sounds are used, it is called uchadana. Only herbs and chemicals are used, nothing else, it is called tricks. There is no mantra, there is no money, means technique. There is no technique, there is no sounds. Just chemicals and herbs. It is called tricks, magic tricks. So now, I am explaining 3 important technical terms. Magic tricks, black magic, white magic, happenings of the presence. What we are doing here, people receiving vibhuti all over the world from their hands or from my padukas, is the happenings of the presence. Understand? Don't mistake that with something else. I'll define now how things are happening, how things are done. See, for example, vibhuti materializing. If you make a small pressured vibhuti balls and keep it between your fingers and just take it out and materialize and give, and there are some chemicals which will not change the color of your skin. If you apply on your skin, on the hand, nobody will be able to find out anything something abnormal. But if you rub your hands, you will have vibhuti in the hands. There are chemicals. If it is done that way, it is called magic tricks. And if the same materializing of the vibhuti is done with the help of some yakshinis or the unconscious mind energies, it is called black magic. If the same vibhuti materializing is done on the way towards enlightenment, somebody is growing towards enlightenment and he is doing it because he got some powers. It is called siddhis, white magic. After enlightenment, in his presence, anywhere devotees, disciples, swans, anywhere people feel connected, if it is happening, it is called happenings of presence. Understand? I do not have a will. I just casually, like a flow, like a breeze. Oh, I am seeing some people here. Devotees are sitting. If vibhuti comes in their hand, they will be happy. Come on, let them have it. That's all. There is no other purpose. There is no other reason. It is just a casual flow. So happenings of the presence. Understand the different levels of this magic tricks, black magic, white magic, and the happenings of the presence. Understand? Usually the siddhis, even it is a white magic, is done in their breathing space. But if it happens in different places where my physical presence is not there, like vibhuti kumkum coming from padukas in different places, in the devotees' hands who are sitting in different places, different countries, that is called happening of the presence. It is not happening in my breathing space. It is happening just by the presence. So happenings of the presence is the ultimate, safe, extraordinary experiences. If it is a magic tricks, so it has nothing to do with spirituality or mind. It is just entertainment. Over, no problem. If it is a black magic, the person who is doing will destroy himself, will put himself into the worst depression and worst death, worst end. If it is white magic, he will not destroy himself, but he will not have enlightenment. He will be stuck. That will be an obstacle for enlightenment. And after achieving the no-mind state, whatever happens, it is the happenings of the presence. Leela. It is a Leela. Understand? Your Kundalini awakening, what happens in you, your levitation, the materialization which is happening in your hands, in my padukas, everything is happenings of the presence. There is no will. There is no will. Just like a casual breeze. That's all happening. It is happening of the presence. For the happening of the presence, neither herbs nor sounds or techniques are used. No mani, mantra, aushada. Only aushada is, only aushada is magic trick. Little bit, only herbs. Aushada means herbs. Herbs and chemistry. Herbs and chemicals. Only if the herbs and chemicals are used, it's magic trick. If the chemicals and little bit of sounds are used, it is called uchadana. Uchadana has one more branch, black magic. It is like using it without being aware of the side effect for wrong purposes. It is called black magic. And if the money technique is used, you will have some extraordinary powers. They are called siddhis, white magic. And after achieving the no-mind state, whatever happens in your presence is leela, happenings of the presence. Now, Patanjali is talking an important truth. He is revealing a very important sacred secret. He says, all the samyamas he gave till now, and all the powers, extraordinary powers and experiences will happen, are great achievement in the outer world, but obstacle to the samadhi state. Understand? You need really guts to teach something and say the use or the utility level of the teaching. I can say the honesty of Patanjali in this sutra. After teaching so thoroughly everything, he says, these are great achievements in the outer world, but obstacle for enlightenment. He is warning you. He is warning you. Now you need to understand this sutra very well. First thing you need to do, sit and analyze. Do you really want only enlightenment, or you are interested in some worldly achievement also? Make it very clear. Don't be hypocrites. I know there are so many Vedantic sannyasis. They don't want to do any samyama because they say, oh, we don't want any worldly achievements. We want only enlightenment. But in everyday life, they will be running around behind name and fame and money, doing all ordinary works, and caught in jealousy and anger. Understand? Now the sacred secret in this whole sutra is be very clear how much of your mind, how much of percentage of your mind is interested in only samadhi and enlightenment, how much of your mind is interested in outer world accomplishments. If you are interested in outer world accomplishments, nothing wrong. Use the samyamas and have siddhis. Enjoy the life. If you are interested only in enlightenment, dump everything and go towards samadhi. But I have seen many hypocritical so-called Vedantic sannyasis who wants outer world accomplishments, who enjoy name and fame, money, power, position, everything. But they do not work on samyama to achieve extraordinary powers because they don't believe the samyama can bring extraordinary powers. They do not know the technique and they do not believe, trust samyamas can bring extraordinary powers. That is what I am saying, hypocrisy. Don't do that. Understand, analyze properly. Do you want outer world accomplishments like a name, fame, money, comforts, luxury? Nothing wrong, great. Then Use the samyamas. You will have it just like that. You will achieve it very quickly. Along with your work, if you use the samyama also, you will achieve it in no time. Or if you are really clear, you don't want anything in the outer world, then relax into samadhi. Understand these technical terms like magic tricks, black magic, uchadana, white magic, and happenings of presence. If you know these 5 categories clearly, whenever there is something extraordinary shown in front of you, analyze and understand which one this extraordinary thing belongs to which category. Then you will not be cheated. You will be clear about what you want in your life. Magic tricks by themselves neither good nor bad. How you use? If you are using just for entertainment, great, nothing wrong. Black magic, whether it is entertainment or whatever purpose you may use, it is wrong and it will do bad to you and to the persons whom you are showing or doing. So it is like it will lead to worst ends. Then uchadana. Uchadana, the purpose for which you use, based on that, its effect and side effect will be differing. If you are using it rightly for right purpose, you will not have any problem. If you are using it wrongly for right purpose, you will have a problem. If you are using rightly for wrong purpose, you will have a problem. And white magic, you will not have any problem. You will not have enlightenment. Enlightenment will be delayed. That's all. No other problem. And white magic has one more plus point. It will give you the intelligence when to do, when not to do. Siddhis, they are only called white magic. So, the ultimate thing, happenings of the presence, that is what? There will be neither side effect nor anything bad. It will do good to the person who is expressing, whose presence is responsible, and to all the people to whom it is shown or to whom it is happening, to whom you speak about it. For all of them it will do good. That is what is happenings of the presence, Leela. Understand these classifications. Understand the sacred secret in this sutra. Understand your purpose. How much you need only enlightenment, or how much you are ready to compromise for the sake of outer world achievements. Be very clear about it. And then you will be able to clearly decide whether do you want to use some samyamas or not. So, neither have fear towards siddhis, nor have fear towards, neither have fear towards siddhis, nor have greed towards siddhis. Have clarity and clear understanding towards it. Then you will not waste your time and energy. You will not cheat yourself and others. I bless you all. Let you all achieve, experience, express, live, radiate, and share the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you.
trust in you, 'cause you know it's best for me to lead a blissful life, a life with no more strife. I can't believe the things I do just to spend a little time with you. Nothing will compare. I know you will take care.
You're always showing us compassion. Your love is endless like an ocean. Nithyananda, Nithyananda. My life's become a meditation. Ever since we had a deep connection. Nithyananda, Nithyananda. Oh, every time I see you, my consciousness expands. Oh, my heart begins to dance. And every time when I think of you, I just start to melt.